Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here, and this is my second favorites video of the year. I'm super excited. This is a spring favorites video where I'm going to be talking about all the things that I have been loving in different categories all throughout spring. So let's get started. Okay, I did check that I did actually make a favorites video earlier this year where I talked about specifically the things that I watched and read in the month of January. Yes, anyways, I have decided to talk about specifically the things that I've been loving throughout the spring now that we are in summer. So I have broken down all of the things I'm going to be talking about into different categories. We're going to be talking about beauty and skincare slash body care slash all that kind of stuff. We're going to be talking about movies and shows, and we're going to be talking about the books. So let's start with the beauty skincare, the beauty category really, because I just have the most products in that specific section, in that specific group. Let's just get straight to it. All right, when it comes to beauty, one of the things that I have been really loving is, first of all, Saltaire as brand. I have never tried Saltaire before this spring, and I am really excited about this brand. Now, I'm going to be attaching all of the products I'm talking about around me here so you can see them better, because I don't really keep any empties. Do let me know if I should make an empties video. I don't really store them, so I'm just gonna attach pictures for you. But I tried two body butters specifically. I also have a body oil. I haven't tried it yet. I'm sure I'm gonna love it, but I will talk about it once I've actually tried it to make it an honest review, to make sure that it actually deserves its spot in my favorites. But I have tried the body butter and I really loved it. It has a really lovely texture. It also it's not too deeply nourishing and moisturizing, I want to say, which is something that I would have preferred. It's a little bit on a lighter side, but it is still really moisturizing. I've been really enjoying using it. I don't remember the fragrance of the first one that I tried. It was something woody. Again, I'll attach it here. But the one that I'm currently using is it's called Saltwater Vanilla. Oh my goodness. It is really nice. The first fragrance that I tried, I feel like I really like that one too. It's incredible, but I feel like it's gonna work a lot better if you use it in autumn slash winter time. Maybe not so much for spring, but honestly, it kind of doesn't really matter. It has just a woodier, warmer fragrance profile to it, so I would naturally categorize it as like a more of a winter fragrance, I guess. But it honestly doesn't really matter. It's all about your personal your personal preferences. The Saltwater Vanilla one is honestly not my favorite vanilla. I have heard people like really praise this fragrance specifically. I can't say I'm obsessed with it. Not my favorite vanilla, and I'm a huge vanilla lover. So I'm really picky when it comes to vanilla, okay? But it's still really incredible. It feels really lovely on the skin. It's really soft, it's really light, it's moisturizing enough. It feels wonderful, and I have been using it every single night. I love it. Can't wait to try the body oil in the same fragrance and talk about it later. Okay, what do we have next? We have EOS body lotion. I have been using EOS body lotions for, oh my goodness, like I feel like for, I don't know, a couple of years? For many months, let's just put it that way. I love the Cashmere Vanilla fragrance. I should have really checked the fragrance names and all that stuff. I will attach all the products, obviously. Cashmere Vanilla fragrance is one of my favorites of all time. This fragrance is actually mind-blowing. This one is actually gorgeous. It's stunning. I really love it. I'm really obsessed with it. I really want to try the EOS body butter in the same fragrance. I'm really excited about that. But this is truly a really incredible body lotion. I kind of wish it was a little bit easier to get them in the UK, because you kind of have to like find specific stores. You can find some of them on Amazon, but some of them you have to search on different websites. You cannot find them really on most mainstream like marketplaces. I don't know, I don't really understand why. I feel like EOS should come back, like fully come to the UK with a full range, because I really want to try the pistachio fragranced one, and it's like, it's a little bit of a challenge to find it. I found it on some website, literally just one website. But anyways, I really hope that EOS comes to the UK and it's going to be a lot easier to find the products. So yeah, but anyways, fantastic body lotion. I've also tried the one in the pomegranate fragrance as well. Really love that one too. Really lovely, really light, kind of fruity, fantastic for spring and summer. But vanilla cashmere, that one. Honestly, perfection all year round. Yeah. Okay, next body care product we have KP scrubs. I likely don't have KP, but I really love good scrubs. They have good acids in them. And I have been using the one from First Aid Beauty, and I've been really enjoying it. You should use it a couple of times a week. And you really, really, really feel the difference after the first try. And over the time, if you actually consistent, if you are consistent with using your body scrubs, you really notice the difference. It feels amazing. Your skin is really soft. If you do actually have KP, it's incredibly helpful. If you don't have it, your skin is still going to be just really nice and smooth. It's fantastic. I have been really reminding myself to use the body scrubs a little bit more. I use African Net in the shower every night. I've been doing that for like, I feel like over a year at this point, and there's literally nothing better that I have found for daily use specifically. But I have been really incorporating more body scrubs, and I have been really loving this one. It's also really easy to use. I really love the KP scrub from Naturium. I'm pretty sure I've talked about that one before, maybe last year, I'm guessing. That one is absolutely fantastic. It's truly one of my favorites. However, the packaging makes it a little bit harder to use because the product dries out a little bit, and I feel like the best way to use it over time is just to like cut the top of the product and like squeeze it out of the tube that way, but then it's just going to dry out even more. So that is something for the company to figure out. I have no idea how to solve this issue, but the First Aid Beauty one does not dry out. So far, in terms of the actual use, convenience, and practicality, it just has been a lot easier. And I also got it in a travel size, so I can take it with me while traveling. So yeah, I've been really loving this one. Okay, now this is a skincare product. I really want to talk to you about Tower 28 SOS facial spray, because this is truly one of my staples. It's one of my favorite products of all time, one of my absolute favorite skincare products of all time. If you have sensitive skin, if you have acne prone skin, maybe oily skin, it's a fantastic product. I use it after washing my face in the morning or in my nighttime routine, or just once a day, doesn't really matter. It is fantastic to use when your skin is breaking out and you just do not want to overload it with products, which when your skin is breaking out, you should not go super heavy with a bunch of serums, a bunch of different products. You should really strip it down. I really want to make another video on skincare and different tips on how to keep your skin clean and clear, and how to take care of your skin better. But this is a fantastic product. It's super, super, super light. It doesn't give you that oily effect. I can't say I would necessarily recommend that one if you're looking for a super hydrating mist for dry skin necessarily, because for those ones, I would recommend maybe the Road Mist. Road Mist is really, really nice. It leaves like this moisturizing effect on your skin. You can use it before applying your moisturizer. You can use it afterwards. You can also apply it on top of your makeup to refresh your skin. It's really, really good. And that one is truly very hydrating. Genuinely, my goodness, I have been really loving Rhode. I talked about it multiple times. But this product specifically, I strongly recommend if you want your skin to kind of calm down, if you dealing with some redness, if you're dealing with some acne, if you're dealing with any kind of skin concerns, and you want to find a product that's healing your skin whilst not overwhelming it with like the thickness of the actual product, if you know what I mean. It's super light. I have been really, really loving it. I want to get it in travel size as well so I can travel with it again. And I honestly could not recommend this enough. I can truly see myself just always having this product at hand. So absolutely fantastic. Could not recommend more. Okay, what do we have next? Oh yes, and here we go. I just talked about Rhode, and here we have 2 Rhode products in a row. I took really good notes. I'm very proud of myself. So yes, here we have a Rhode glazing milk. I have recently repurchased Rhode glazing milk. I'm sure I talked about it in some of my previous favorites videos. I'm pretty sure about that. If you have dry skin, I think you're gonna love this product if you have dry skin. I don't have dry skin, I have oily skin. So this product actually doesn't work for my face, like at all. It's like not moisturizing enough to be a moisturizer, but it is too much if I use it with a moisturizer, you know? But I have been really loving this product, to use it on my chest, on my shoulders, to use it on my neck maybe. It's fantastic for your body care, and I'm all about body care. I truly could not recommend this enough. I love it so incredibly much. It's just fantastic. I also love that it doesn't have a fragrance to it, so you can layer your perfumes, you can do whatever you want with the fragrances, with your other body care products. It's not going to disturb any fragrances you have going on, basically. It's just such a good product. It's not too thick, it's not too light. It's just fantastic. And if you have dry skin on your face, I would strongly recommend you try this one out. Now, next product we have on the list is the Rhode Mist, which is exactly what I talked about. I'm actually running out of it now, so I'm going to order a new one. And this is the product that I have really been enjoying last summer, and basically since I got it, which I'm pretty sure was last summer. And this is the product you want to use if you want extra hydration. Now, the way I have been using the Rhode Mist is before applying my moisturizer when I'm not using Tower 28 SOS spray. So when my skin is just feeling good, it's calm, it's not breaking out, and I'm just feeling like I want to add a little bit of hydration to my skin without applying any serums, because I'm currently using a really light moisturizer. I'm using the one by Cosrx, the snail mucin one. I'm not sure it's good enough for me to add to my favorites, but I'm really, really loving it nonetheless. So I feel like it deserves maybe to be on the list also, because I'm using it, I'm loving it. But like, I'm not really that in love with it. Regardless, I love to use the Rhode Mist before applying that one, just because if I don't, my skin feels a little bit dry. So, and I've noticed that using it before applying the moisturizer actually works better than applying it afterwards. Yeah, I really love also using it like on the body. Once again, generally it's a fantastic product to use all throughout the year. If you want extra hydration in the summer, in the winter, it doesn't really matter. It's proven to be absolutely fantastic. It truly stood the test of time for me, just like the Rhode glazing milk. So, well, here we are. Okay, now this next product is, I'm not sure how to pronounce this brand, to be honest with you. It's a Korean brand, D'Alba. I doubt it's D'Alba. I think it's D'Alba First Spray Serum, I think it's called. It's one of the most favorite products out of the K-beauty products. So I'm sure if you've heard of it, if you are into K-beauty and like K skincare specifically as well. This is another really, really good facial mist, and I have been using it just like on top of my face, as in on top of my moisturizers throughout the winter and throughout the spring as well, when I wanted that extra hydration. It gives you this really wonderful glow, especially if you have, well, I would assume, especially if you have like kind of drier skin, which I don't, so I have to be careful with all the mists that I use, but it's been giving me really lovely glow as well, and it hasn't been like overwhelming me as well. And once again, the products you use on your face, you can use on your neck, you can use on your body as well. absolutely fantastic. Truly could not recommend this enough. I've been using it for a while as well. Oh, okay. This next product we have is the Ordinary Matrixyl Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I've been hearing about this product. I finally got it. I have been using it. And I have to tell you that I'm really liking it. It has been giving me this really refreshed feel, and my skin has been really loving it and has been looking really nice. I'm not using my serums on a daily basis. I have learned to see what my skin needs in the moment and use an appropriate product for that. Again, I'll make a separate video about skincare and I'll talk about all of that there in more detail, but I have been really loving this product. It's not too thick. Once again, it's really lovely, but it is moisturizing enough. It's hydrating enough. It's been incredible under moisturizer, and it hasn't been irritating my skin. None of that stuff. It's been just really, really good. I've been really enjoying it, so I feel like it deserves to be on this list as well. Hell yeah. Now, okay, back to Rhode. We have a Rhode lip contour. I have a Rhode lip contour in Lift and in Twist. I have been using them practically every single time I do my makeup, ever since I got them. These products have been absolute staples, absolute favorites. Nothing beats the Rhode lip contour for me personally. The one in shade Lift, I have been using literally every single time I have been doing my makeup lately. Not even lately, like literally ever since I got the product. It's that incredible. And it's really, really hydrating as well. So unlike all the other lip pencils, it's not quite a lip pencil, right? It is a lip contour, which is exactly, it's the perfect name. It's the perfect name. You can apply it on your dry lips and it's not going to dry out your lips, which is something that I never heard anyone talk about, so I'm not repeating anyone else's talking point or like marketing points. This is something that I discovered by myself when I have been applying it on my dry lips, and in a few hours time, my lips were actually really hydrated. And it kind of like blew my mind a little bit because it never happened before with literally any other product. Lift is the one that I use every single time because it's just the closest to my natural lip color, and it just allows to create a more voluminous shape of your lips. It looks lovely. It doesn't look crazy. The one in the shade Twist, I like to use when I just want like a fuller lip effect that is just a little bit more exaggerated and a little bit more like Nina Park, I guess, or like not so much 90s models, I guess, because it requires like a sharper line and a sharper, darker lip liner, I would say. But for the perfect Nina Park makeup effect, this gorgeous, stunning, beautiful look, I'm absolutely obsessed. I should actually check how much I have left so I can get new ones because these are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Oh yes, this is literally what I have been using. Again, most of the times when I've been doing my makeup, and it's Lancome Juicy Tubes. I feel like truly nothing beats a really nice, thick, non-sticky, sparkly lip gloss. Okay? That truly nothing does. My favorite lip glosses have always been the ones from Pat McGrath. And now it's also the ones from Lancome, specifically Juicy Tubes, because they're just really thick and they're really moisturizing. They're very, very easy to apply. You cannot really go wrong with them. They have so many different shades. My favorite one has been the Magic Spell, and the one that is the like a clear one with the sparkles. I will find the name and I will attach everything. All the details are going to be here. And I mean, there's nothing I can say about them. Like, I have been reaching out for them every single time because they are simply just the best. And I have, well, maybe a little bit too many makeup products, and like I'm not really using all of them on a consistent basis, but these are the ones that I have been using practically every time and like taking with me as well. So they have proven to be phenomenal. I have no idea why I didn't put all the Rhode products together. I feel like I have been just making the list as I was remembering things. The next one we have is a Rhode Spot Wear Pimple Patches. I'll be honest with you, as much as I love Rhode, I have been a little bit I guess, skeptical about this product because I really love pimple patches. They are not all the same, I have to say. I've tried many different ones. I have tried the Korean ones. I have tried the star-shaped ones. Those ones they look so fun. They are so cute, but like they really don't do that much unless you just want to cover the spot so you don't touch it. But they don't really do much for healing, to be honest with you. And I've used enough of them to just be honest with you and just tell you what it is. I really love the like basic ones that you can find from so many different brands, honestly. But I was really curious about Spotwear from Rhode. And I gotta tell you, it kinda impressed me. Like really, really impressed me. I am truly really impressed by Rhode. And it didn't start that way. I really like Hailey, but I was not necessarily jumping on the Rhode bandwagon straight away just because of her, because I really wanted to see that the products are actually worth the hype, or that the products are genuinely worth it, because there's a lot of people who really hate Rhode, and I don't really understand why, because the products really are amazing and I have been using them for a while, the ones that I have been using, that is. And especially when it comes to like makeup, it's made such a huge difference in my routine, such a huge difference in what I'm choosing and picking every single time I'm doing my makeup. When it comes to skincare, again, you have to always understand that not every single product is going to be perfect for every single person. We have different skin, our skins have different needs, and we have to be very, very careful and attentive to like our skin needs. Do you know what I mean? So it's not necessarily the brand's fault if the product doesn't work for you. That's just what I want to say. I have acne prone skin. Rhode products never broke me out. I have heard of people talking about Rhode breaking them out. It is entirely possible. Any single product can break you out. It depends on your skin and what it likes. It doesn't mean the brand is bad. That's just what I'm trying to say. But the Spotwear truly has been a fantastic product, and it actually works. It actually helps to heal your spots. And I have to say that I'm really, really, really impressed. And like look cute as well. Like, okay. Do you know what I mean? Fantastic product. That's what really matters to me. Listen, I think we are. Yep, this is it for the beauty category. Let's talk about movies and shows that I've been loving, specifically loving, because I've watched a few things, but I haven't really been loving that many things. Anyways, I have finally watched 10 Things I Hate About You movie, and it's been really lovely. I have been wanting to watch more like movies from 90s and specifically early 2000s and maybe 2010s. Something super light, rom-coms. I haven't really watched enough of them at all when I was younger, so I'm really catching up. And they're really, really lighthearted, but then they have really good messages in them, and they are fantastic, and they look beautiful and so colorful, and they're so stylish as well. It was a lovely movie. I really enjoyed myself. Okay, I watched the movie Drama. Okay, I've been honestly, I was so excited for this movie, and I think I watched it on the premiere actually. I'm not sure, but yeah. This movie has been on my mind ever since I watched it. Yeah, and I honestly cannot wait to watch it again. Yeah, once it's fully out on all the platforms, I would like to purchase this movie and have it, just because I I have been so incredibly intrigued. First of all, the cast. Fantastic. Absolutely obsessed. This movie is really, really kind of weird and peculiar, and it didn't give me exactly what I wanted it to give it to me, because as much as I understand all of the messages and the ideas the movie promoted, and it's incredibly, incredibly interesting to talk about this movie and to discuss this movie, truly. And the music is so fantastic. The music is incredible. This movie is so stylish. Truly one of my favorite things about this movie have been the music and the style, the decor, the clothes, all of that kind of stuff. I would watch it just for that alone, truly. But it has been on my mind. I have not rated it 5 stars, I'll be honest with you, because it had its own moments for me that I did not enjoy and did not fully get on board with, you know? I was a little bit disappointed in how the message was presented. I was disappointed in how character played by Zendaya, I think her name is Emma, right? How she was treated so unfairly by everybody. I'm not saying that like I want all the movies that I watch to be like perfect and you know the good guys to be amazing, the bad guys to be punished at the end and stuff like that. But I just found it to be so incredibly frustrating that she was treated so poorly throughout the whole movie by practically everyone, and nobody got like there were no repercussions for the characters that were treating her poorly at the end of the movie. That was frustrating for me, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. But this is, I don't have a song or like a music category in this list, but I heard a song in this movie that I never heard before and it stuck with me. And then I found it and it's been one of my favorite songs ever since from this movie. Okay? They used the song by Alicia Keys, Try Sleeping with a Broken Heart. Nothing has been the same ever since, I'll be honest with you. One of my favorite songs ever since. Obsessed. Obsessed. Truly. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, I also watched Project Hail Mary and a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. Fantastic, perfect movie. Obsessed with it, loved it. I cried so many times during this movie. Yeah, I don't think I ever cried more while watching any other movie ever. I cried so many times. It's a very long film, okay? And I cried many, many times. Yeah. Yeah. I usually when I watch a movie in a public place, like in a cinema, I'm really trying to like hold back my tears. I really don't like crying in public. I just could not. I could not. It was such an incredible, fascinating movie. It was so touching. It just the actors, the characters, Rocky. Oh, it was so incredible. I really truly cannot wait to watch this movie again. And I really love how it ended as well. No spoilers here, but I really, really love everything. Even though I was really hesitant. I was not sure as I was watching the movie how it's going to end, and I was pretty sure that I'm gonna be like really upset and not happy. But I really love how the story ended. Just honestly, no notes. Fantastic, the music as well. I'm really, really, really happy that they use Harry Styles' song that I have been obsessed with ever since it was out in 20 was it 2017? 2017. That was an absolutely incredible experience. Could not recommend this enough. The next movie I have seen during the spring is The Princess Bride. I cannot believe I never watched this movie before, truly. It became one of my favorite movies of all time, which I'm really, really happy about because I can't say that it's necessarily really hard to impress me, but it's not terribly easy either. So this movie, I want to say this movie is not perfect to me, okay? Not perfect. Not perfect, all right? If you're interested, let's discuss this in the comments, actually. But this movie is romantic. It's actually funny. This movie is funny. I was laughing out loud, which doesn't happen very often, I'll be honest with you. Fantastic. I had such an incredible time. I can 100% see myself rewatching this movie on a regular basis to cheer myself up, to lift my own spirits. Fantastic. I'm a fan. I'm obsessed. I love it. It was incredible. It was incredible. I had such a good time. The next movie is an animated movie called Look Back. It is based on the works of Fujimoto. If you're a fan of Chainsaw Man like I am, you know Fujimoto, right? And you probably have a very difficult relationship with him, just like I do, just like all the fans do. And Look Back is the film that I was really excited about. I had no idea what to expect from it because I have seen multiple works based on Fujimoto's, well, works, and I had really different feelings about them because he has incredible fun stories. He also has very harsh and heartbreaking stories. So you kind of like never know what to expect because he's got it all. He's got it all. You know that most likely you're going to be sad. That's probably what's going to happen. And I'm not going to spoil anything that happens in Look Back, but I mean, listen, if you don't want to know how this film is going to feel, maybe skip forward a little bit. But it was incredibly heartbreaking. It was incredibly heartbreaking and sad. I cried multiple times. And I just felt all the feelings. It was really, really beautiful. I really love this story. And it was an emotional roller coaster. It was an emotional roller coaster. If you've seen it, you know how much of a roller coaster it was. And at the same time, when the movie ended, I had no regrets, and I didn't have a single doubt how much I loved this film. Oh, it was hard, but it was absolutely worth it. And it was really beautiful. So I can't help but recommend it. Yeah. Okay, the next film is a really lighthearted one, and it's the one that has been one of my favorites for a really long time, for over a decade, okay? It's a movie called Burlesque with Christina Aguilera and Cher. It's been one of my favorite movies ever since it was out, when I was like in middle school, and I just love it so much. I have been, like I told you earlier, I had such a desire to watch films from early 2000s, 2010s, so super lighthearted, fun, romantic movies. They just don't make movies like this anymore, unfortunately, and it's such a shame. I don't care how naive it is. I truly don't care. It's just so fun, and it's so lighthearted, and it's so beautiful, and I really love Burlesque. It's such a great movie, one of my favorites. Whenever I want to feel inspired, I'm so obsessed with all the beauty looks, with all the clothes, with the style, with the music, of course, and it's just one of my favorite films. There's nothing else I can say. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. I loved it. Absolutely recommend, as per usual. Okay, now we have the books category. Listen, I have read a few books this year so far, okay? I don't want to talk about all of them because I haven't been loving all of them, all right? And this is a favorites video, you know what I mean? I did make a favorites video. Well, it wasn't a favorites video. I did talk about the stuff that I watched and read, like I said, in January of this year. And I really loved the books that I read in January. They were both fantastic. Now, there haven't been any other books that I really have been like wanting to talk about specifically and to like highlight. I have been reading manga. I've been reading Nana manga finally, and it's like it's an emotional roller coaster of its own as well, and I do love it. I'm taking it super slowly just because it's like really hard for me to read it all the time. It's like sad. If you know, you know. It's a if you know, you know kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? I love the Nana anime, of course. I watched it last summer, and I have been reading it as well. I love it, but it's a little bit hard. Okay? When it comes to books specifically, the only book that I really want to talk about is Taiwan Travelogue. This book won the International Booker Prize Award in May of 2026, and the second that I saw this news on Instagram, I purchased this book immediately, and I was super excited to start it next after the one that I was reading at the time, and I'm reading it currently. I'm reading this book currently. I'm absolutely obsessed with this edition. It's from Another Stories, which I had no idea they have a publishing house. It's absolutely stunning. I love it so much. It's so stylish. But it's also one of my favorite books. I can already tell before I even finished it. I don't need to finish it immediately to tell you how in love I am with this book already. The translator did such a phenomenal job. Her name is Lin King, and this book absolutely deserves its flowers. I've been hearing a lot about it lately, and I'm super excited to be reading it right now. It's written absolutely beautifully, or should I say translated so incredibly beautifully. It's just such a joy and such a pleasure. This book is so beautiful, and it's so... its style is absolutely incredible, and descriptions of food are so fantastic and so fun, but also the relationship between the two main characters is so beautiful, the way it's unraveling and, you know, unfolding for us. It's been a while since I truly enjoyed a book quite this much. It's a 5 out of 5 already, 100%, and I truly could not recommend this more. It's just absolutely wonderful. I absolutely love it. Okay, you guys, so this is it for today's video. These are all of my spring favorites. I'm really excited for the, you know, books and movies and, you know, beauty products of different kinds that I will be using this summer, to talk about it later. Hopefully there will be enough for me to share in a video with you at the end of summer. We'll see about that. Thank you so very much for watching this video. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel for more, you guys. Please let me know what you think about this in the comments. If you had any spring favorites of your own, please share them in the comments. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments once again. Let's talk about this, and I will see you in the next one.